Good morning, everyone. I have two knives to show everybody today. Same knife, same pattern, but two different variations of it. And there's one right there. These are long hunter frontier knives. Okay, that's what I call them. But anyway, they're reminiscent of the early Old West and trappers, early 1800s, late 1700s, somewhere in that period. Buffalo hunters, trappers. And again, these types of knives were used for not just that purpose, but for fighting and survival. That's why this one it's a big knife, really big. It's 12 inches overall, about a 6.5 inch blade, and 3/16 thick. Now this one here, this particular one has my Vermont reclaimed barnwood handle that I offer here in my shop. Incredibly old. I have no idea how old actually, but the grain is incredibly tight. The barn was hundreds of years old, and I can't even imagine how old the wood was when they harvested it to make that barn. Anyway, makes it look really cool because it's such an old piece of wood. Anyway, this one also has 6 brass pins that again make it look more authentic to the time period. Uh, Contoured handle, and as you can see that that's called a bird's beak. That's another classic profile on these knives. Okay, as I say, like I said, a big heavy duty knife. Um, Probably more towards bushcraft guys, survival guys, things like that. It would work for hunters, but of course, if you're skinning a buffalo or something. But anyhow, the other one, this one right here, a little fancier. It's got the Dangler sheath on it. Okay, you've seen these before in my other videos. These are very popular now. A lot of times, guys don't like to have to unthread their belt to get their knife on there, and this just pops off. Unsnap it, thread through your belt, and there you go. Take it off that way too. The other advantage, of course, is having it move freely on your belt where it's not stuck there. And some guys like that, some guys don't. Anyway, so that's the sheath on that one. Now this one, these are by the way, these are all wet form too, just like my other knives. I've showed that before. It fits the knife, it forms around it, and it stays that way. Very positive retention in the sheath. All right, so there's that one. Yeah, that's my favorite too. By the way, both of these are spoken for. So if you would like to have one of these, please join my wait list. We'll talk about that again in a minute. Anyway, this one has gunstock tiger maple is what I call that. And this particular one has a very high figured piece that I have here. I use for special knives, a limited supply of it. But anyway, that is some serious grain on that knife. Okay, so the difference between this one, other than of course the handle wood, is it has a lanyard hole, and these are those loveless bolts. I've mentioned those in my previous videos too. Really heavy duty, but not traditional, of course, not like the brass pins. Just actually, they kind of look pretty cool. They've got that bullseye look in the center of them. It's a brass screw inside of a stainless steel nut, really round nut. Gives it kind of a cool look. Anyhow, same knife, like I say, big honking knife, really cool. Anyhow, these these are for reenactors too. You know, as I mentioned, a lot of guys are into that stuff. The old trappers, reenactors, the rendezvous, things like that. And I do not have these at the moment available to custom order on my site. I probably will at some point because they seem to be popular, quite popular actually. Again, those both are spoken for. But as I mentioned, I have that wait list on my site, and please, if you'd like to join that, if you'd like one of these or any of my other knives, just join the wait list and request whatever knife you'd like to have, and I'll get back to you. Some knives can be custom ordered on my site if you'd like to. I do prefer if you just join the wait list, and this way you'll be notified whenever I have a new one available. It's about once or twice a month, maybe. Anyway, I guess that's about it. Please join my, or not, please subscribe to my YouTube channel here. We're having a lot of fun with this. It's kind of cool. I'm not really into being on videos and stuff like that. I'm trying to get a little bit better there, but it's just not me. But I'm trying to take videos of everything I make, everything I do every day here, which I make lots of knives every week. So I'm taking more videos, lots of new knives coming, and lots of videos of new videos of old knife patterns as well. So please subscribe if you like and share the video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Really appreciate everybody watching. Thanks again.